It's time to close my pool, and I'm a handy person. I think I might be able to do this myself. So I asked my friend Mark from Doheny to help me figure out if this is something that I can take on and give me everything I need to know on how to close my pool. Mark, it's closing time for my in-ground pool, and I know that there's a complicated process, but is this something that I can do myself?
There's kind of two different ways to look at it. It's something you can do for yourself, or you can actually have a professional do it. I would suggest if you're new to doing it and have never closed an in-ground pool before, it might be advised to have a professional come do it for the first year or so, just as long as you watch and learn. Because
why might that be?
Well, you got to be a little bit careful with an in-ground pool because you're dealing with underground lines that may freeze. So we got to winterize them properly. It's not hard to learn, but it's something that kind of could give you the safety of knowing how to do it properly, probably give you more confidence.
All right, so let's say I watched the pros do it for a year. Now I want to do it myself. Where do I start?
We're going to start with our closing kits. They're our winterizing closing kits, and it just consists of a winterizing algicide, a metal remover, some oxidizing shock, and we have a winterizing chemical that's a slow dissolving chemical that goes into the water, slow release throughout the wintertime. And really what this chemical is designed to do is take the carbon dioxide out of the water, and so that plants can't grow. So we have the combination of really cold water, no carbon dioxide in it, and hopefully if you open your pool early enough in the spring, it should be crystal clear.
Nice, so it's important to get the pool right before you cover that thing up.
Correct.
All right, so that's step one, but step two, I'm looking at lots of complicated things over here with my skimmer. Was there something I should do?
Yeah, we want to make sure we properly winterize your skimmer, and you're essentially gonna, remove the lid, take your basket out, your leaf basket out, put it someplace safe. And what we want to do is make sure we take the pressure off this thing so it doesn't crack. Because in an in-ground pool, this is sitting in concrete. Essentially what we're gonna do is we do not want the water that comes back into here, because it eventually will get back into there, to freeze and expand outward on the plastic, because it can crack the plastic. So what we have is what we call a skim insure, or an ice compensator, okay, that we put into the skimmer, and it just screws in here at the bottom, and it allows the water to freeze from the outside in, and it'll crush this bottle instead of the plastic.
Okay, what's next?
After the guys or you properly winterize your lines, okay, they're gonna cap those lines with a winter plug, which just simply goes into the throat of your return, screw it down so it expands, and that'll prevent any water from going in there or antifreeze from leaking out.
Prep my skimmer, prep my water, but now what about the cover?
Simply gonna put your cover on the pool. Now with a standard in-ground pool, we put a cover across the top of it. We have to have some way to keep that cover in place. So we have a couple different ways you can do that. Standard way of doing it, and what we've done it forever, is using what we call water tubes or water bags. Okay, and these are bags designed to be filled with water. Now the key here is that you wanna put these tubes in place first. So you're gonna put them around the perimeter of the pool. You're gonna only fill them up halfway, because once again, they're gonna freeze and we're gonna expand. So we don't want these to pop. And once you're done with that, you're ready to go. Now, another option we have for you as far as a way to hold your cover down is what we call water blocks, okay? Which are simply very similar to a Tupperware piece of plastic, right? And so you take these water blocks, you fill them halfway with water, put the top back on them, and you're good to go. The great thing about these is that the plastic is a lot thicker. Another cool thing about these for the springtime, when you go to put them away, they're nestable, because you're gonna have 20, 30 of these things, right? And so you just take the lids off, and they all nest, and you just pick them up at once, and they store really easily.
All right, well, now I feel totally prepared to close down my pool. Thank you so much, Mark.
You're welcome.
I hope that was as helpful for you as it was for me. Make sure that you visit doheny.com for more articles, videos, and everything you need for your pool. Oh, and free shipping.